I was super excited today getting my iPhone 14 Pro Max, but I returned it to Apple. How that happened and why I was flying in the end my iPhone 12, seeing how that camera stabilized on my quad, well, let's dive into that story right after the intro. Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Well, today my iPhone 14 Pro Max arrived. Great, right? Really exciting day. Well, the excitement didn't last long when I saw the color. Well, deep purple should imply a dark color. I should have expected that. It's kind of like my expectation, which was completely off, because when I saw this purple, it was not really what I wanted to have for my iPhone and not really my color, so I returned it to Apple and I cannot test that camera system, which was the original plan for this video, to slap this new iPhone on a quad and fly it to see if the new action mode is actually making it an action camera, which you can mount on a quad, you can fly, and you have great footage. I am not saying that it's a great idea to use the iPhone as an action camera on your quad, but I just want to see how the camera system performs. So instead of using the iPhone 14 Pro Max, I'm testing my iPhone 12 mini and how that camera system, which is aging by now a little bit, performs. When then my iPhone 14 Pro Max arrives, we will compare it to that kind of camera system and how it is stabilized and what the action mode of the iPhone 14 Pro Max really promises, holds up to the expectation many people have. Today we are flying the iFlight EVOQUE 6-inch. We are flying on 6S, lithium ions, and the frame is a dead cat design. And as we can see, this iPhone 12 is not handling the situation at all. Jitters and wobbles all over, right and left, at most RPMs what the engines produce. And that's actually a bit of a surprise to me. I thought this camera system will be handling the situation a little bit better than it does. The EVOQUE is a really beautifully tuned and very well and smooth flying quad. So actually I was expecting the situation to be not as challenging for the iPhone as it turns out to be. In most RPMs, the iPhone is all over the place and we have jitters and wobbles. Just sometimes when the RPM is just hitting a certain frequency in some corners, then it's okay for a few seconds and then the iPhone stabilization system is all over the place again. Keep subscribing to the channel that you don't miss how I compare this footage to the iPhone 14 Pro Max when that arrives. We will put it on the same quad with the same tune and we will fly under very similar conditions. Today the waves are nice, so I let the video roll, and at the end we will compare the footage to what is coming right out of the DJI goggles, so that we have a benchmark to see how the quad actually was behaving in the air. This footage now is from the DJI goggles, recorded right in the goggles, not on any air unit or somewhere else, and it is exactly the same flight. So it is a good benchmark to see how the quad actually was behaving in this flight. And as always guys, thanks for watching. Like the video, subscribe to the channel that you don't miss how I'm ditching the iPhone 14 Pro Max when it's arrived in the ocean. Well, hopefully not, but you will not miss that video if I do. I mean, well, whatever. We will see. Stay safe, have a great rest of the day, and see you in the next one. Bye guys.